we are playing the Barber of Silverymoon, as can be seen from the splash page that I expertly made in 3 seconds in Photoshop. The maps in this game were made using assets from Forgotten Adventures, where you can find wonderful assets to make maps and other such things. You can also support them on their Patreon because they make absolutely wonderful stuff. Program used to make the maps using the Forgotten Adventures assets is Dungeon Draft, which is also a wonderful, wonderful program for making maps and is actually quite simple and quite intuitive. Tokens were made using Hero Forge, because everybody uses Hero Forge these days because they make wonderful, wonderful tokens. Music in this game, partly some of it is from Kevin MacLeod because everyone uses Kevin MacLeod music, and some of it is made by me. And I'm sure you would be able to tell the difference when you hear it. I think that's it. Oh no, I'm also explaining that we're doing a one shot because Rich isn't able to join us this evening, which is very sad, and we miss him, and we love you lots, Rich. Mwah.
On that note, right. we will also not be doing our campaign next week either, will we? But I don't think we're doing a one shot. So a week off next week.
It depends if one of you guys wants to step up and do a one shot.
Or this might just run over. I don't know how much you.
Oh, that's entirely possible. You are very inept.
We are questionable in our abilities.
Questionable in your abilities, especially with characters you've never played before.
Yeah.
And one of them, I believe, was randomly generated by Sean.
Oh no.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
Right then. So, is there any further to do? Or ado?
Don't.
Agadoo? Take pineapple, take the tree?
Agadoo.
No?
Not doing.
Yes? Okay. Right. So, without any further ado...
Hey, Macarena!
Alright.
Man.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
I fucking quit.
Man, that's all it took.
Yeah. Who knew? Alright. Oh, there's ominous music playing. That must mean we're about to start. Right then. So, would you like to introduce your characters, please, boys?
Yeah. Who's first? Oh. Yeah, I haven't got mine. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a voice for mine.
I don't either, but I can describe my character for you a little bit. Before I start, I understood. I think you mentioned, Troy. We are a group of adventurers, part of the Seekers.
That's right.
Right. So we would know each other already. I'm just going to assume that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my character that you would know already.
Mm-hmm.
So my character's name is Kobo. He's a hobgoblin, and he's technically a monk, but he's not a very good monk. I think he just tends to kick things more because he never actually learnt to use a proper weapon. The most he can handle is a short sword. He comes from quite a military family, let's say. His father was the chief of his tribe, and he was expected to take up the martial traditions of his peoples, but it's just not really his thing, and he does his best, but secretly he wants to be a doctor. So he's more into like helping people than actually killing them. But he does his best and tries to hide his insecurities, and that's about it, I think.
Oh, thank you. Moving along, Nathan.
Yes. Well, I am playing Deander, and he is a Loxodon. He is an elephant person, humanoid, and he is around 7'3". He's got the grey, leathery skin, but his eyes are purple. He weighs a shit ton because he's a fucking elephant, and you can see him wearing simple leathers, sort of leather clothes, sort of a coat and trousers rather than any armor. He carries a spear that has some mistletoe attached to it, and he's got a wooden shield that is shaped like a leaf. You would know that he is of an undisclosed age, as he doesn't really remember himself how long he's been alive. And he comes from a tribe of druids, of which he is himself.
Okey-doke.
Do you have an animal?
Oh!
Not currently.
Nance, if you'd like to introduce yourself. Slowly, if you don't mind.
Shall I draw it out a bit, Troy?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so as mentioned previously, I don't have an accent yet for this guy. I might just roll a dice and or throw an arrow at a map or something.
Just do what I'm going to do. You just open your mouth and see what comes out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do.
He may end up several nationalities before the end of the evening. But his name is Phoenix. Dirk. Phoenix, Dirk, Dark. Steel. Phoenix, Dirk, Dark, Steel is his name. Roy is his name. It's not. If anyone knows where that comes from, awesome. Yeah, I basically ripped his name from a film because I couldn't think of anything up. Yeah. So he is a black dragonborn oathbreaker paladin of Tiamat.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his backstory, I have decided, is his oath was broken because he was trying to infiltrate a cathedral of Bahamut, and then through several encounters with the priests and clerics of that religion, he realised he was on the wrong side, and actually he was kind of one of the good guys. So therefore he broke his oath to Tiamat and now fights for the good guys. But old habits do die hard. He's got through no fault of his own, he's got a bit of a mean streak. He's a little bit cruel, and some of his magic is still a bit dark. But in general, he's an okay kind of guy, and he's getting better.
Yeah. Excellent. I like that twist on the Oathbreaker there, where you were bad, but now you're good.
Yeah,
that's very cool. I haven't come across that before.
Oaths go both ways.
Oh yeah,
indeed they do.
So, it is lovely weather we're having currently, isn't it, guys? Wonderful in the UK.
It is fantastic weather. It's rather cold here in Old Blighty.
Yeah, it's chilly.
Very cold.
Very chilly.
I mean,
so is this animal with you, like, on the screen at all times?
No.
Right? Okay. So you need to put in a token and then assign it to you when it pops up.
Yes, it will be something that is appearing later on.
It ain't gonna look good, buddy. I'm telling you that.
It's fine.
It ain't gonna look good.
Man,
Okay.
I'm curious
Yeah.
to what this is going to be.
It's fine. Don't get your hopes up.
I don't worry.
Okay. So, as mentioned, you have been sent by the Seekers of Britha Tower to the small hamlet of Silverymoon, about a week's travel away. You've been sent there because people have been disappearing at night. Some vanish entirely, leaving behind whispered rumours of fiends or other creatures having spirited them away. Others return strangely altered, with their memories of having been kidnapped wiped clean, and their minds strangely dulled, but always with absolutely fabulous haircuts. So, you have been sent to the city, or the hamlet, shall I say. For the sake of expediency, being a one-shot, we're going to move it forward a little bit, and you have done some asking around. You've interviewed the people who have wonderful haircuts, but no memory of how they got them. After some asking around, it turns out that there is only one barber in the area who is of any note at all, which is the barber by the name of Juge. Generally known by everybody to be a very pleasant, friendly person. He lives just on the outskirts of the town with his daughter Mop, young daughter Mop. Unfortunately, the wife died a few years ago. Since then, though, he has been an exemplary father. Some people have mentioned, though, recently that that's a little bit less there than he used to be. He's a bit less present. He's a bit more absent-minded. So you have decided to go and investigate his barbershop.
Okay.
So, where is this barber shop?
Luckily, you should already be there.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I think it is this one over there. He says, pointing to the barber shop.
So the building is well kept. It's reasonably unremarkable. It's got 2 floors. So it looks quite well maintained. There's a sign outside saying this is the Juge's barber surgeon. There's a gnome, an artificial gnome, stood outside holding a sign saying "Open." Off to the left-hand side, you can see a well. Looks reasonably. Looks like it looks like it's constantly used, but it does look a bit overgrown.
I apologize. I seem to be forgetting things a lot these days. Do we know the name of this barber?
I think his name was Shush.
Ah, yes. I might call him Juice, because I don't know whether I can say that name. Like this.
Doctor, do you
Yes.
want to do it? You want to do the talking like you normally do?
I suppose. Yes. Well, okay then.
You are the best at it, I feel.
I mean, this is the weirdest job we've been on.
I don't know about that. The job with the 5-legged dogs was pretty weird.
That was pretty strange. Yes.
Well, as far as I can see, we're all bald. Why would we come to a barber?
Well, I have hair, but there is
Oh?
no way I am getting it cut.
Oh, yes. So you do. I haven't looked at you that well.
But you make a good point.
Well,
Why exactly are we here? I mean, as far as he is concerned, are we just going to go in and be open about our intentions and
I walk up
ask
to the
him
door.
about?
I'm gone.
And
Oh well,
Dee Dee is off.
I guess he will take care of things.
Can't grab my little. Oh, there it is. Right, there we are. Cool. Is the door open?
You've just opened it, yes.
Okay. Right. I'll walk in and say,
hello. You are Zhuzh, yes?
Oh, hello there. I'm Juge, yes.
Oh, allow me to get out of the way
Barber,
of the door, guys, so you can filter in.
Thank you. I shall take a seat here.
It's a pleasure to. I'm sorry, I forget how tall I am sometimes. Starts rubbing his face.
Oh,
So, Zhuzh,
yes.
what's all this about giving people wonderful haircuts but taking their memories.
Excuse me. I give haircuts. I do dental work. I do a little bit of surgery, but I ain't been taking over people's memories.
Well, I'm a simple man. I put two and two together. People are losing their memories, but gaining wonderful hairstyles. And, well, you are the only barber around. For quite some ways.
Well, that's true, and I am a very good barber indeed. However, I mean, unless someone's been taking my memory as well, I don't remember taking anyone else's memory. I feel that would be significant, and I would remember it.
You say you're also a surgeon, yes?
I am a barber surgeon, yep.
Does that include brain surgery? Lobotomies, perhaps?
Oh no, nothing like that, no. I can give you an haircut, I can give you a shave, I can give you a colouring, I can extract a tooth, I can give you a blood extraction if you need it, if you've got the bad humours, or I can give you a little bit of stitching up, but I'm not touching other people's brains.
I turn to the others and I say,
Well, usually my appearance is enough to scare the truth out of people, but this one's a tough nut to crack.
While Dee Dee has been talking to him, I would have been sat on the stool, keeping an close eye on him. Can I make an insight check to see how truthful I think he's being?
Mm-hmm.
Can I join him on that one?
You can give him advantage, or you can do one separately.
We'll do separate ones.
Right,
Sure.
carry on.
ooh,
You got a 13.
Yep. You both. Yep. It's both you. Yeah. So he seems a bit distracted, and potentially a touch absent-minded. However, as far as you can tell, he is telling the truth. He doesn't know anything about what you're talking about.
So, when we were doing all of our asking around previously, we know that he has been absent-minded and everything since his wife's passing.
Not necessarily, no. His wife passed a few years ago.
Okay.
The absent-mindedness and other such things appears to have happened reasonably recently.
Recently.
Yeah. People have also mentioned that his daughter appears a bit less lively than she used to be.
Okay.
I have question.
Yes, my friend.
Have you seen any of the let me say victims of these occurrences?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Anyone who comes in here, I ask them the same questions. I ask them what they want, and if they want a haircut, I give them a haircut, considering going by what they ask for. I don't pay much attention to what's happening to their hair beforehand, but I do pay attention to what's happening to their hair while I'm touching it.
You have not heard about the people who have been receiving haircuts and memory loss?
No, nothing. I'm sure I would have heard of something like that. That's kind of my field of expertise. No, I don't think anyone's mentioned anything about haircuts to me.
I look to the others. It does seem strange to me. Why does he not know?
Do you think he's telling the truth?
I look back and forth and back at him again. Well, he seems fairly honest to me, but this doesn't quite add up.
I swiftly turn on him again.
Tell me, Barber, are there any others of your skill set in this area that others might not know about?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've been training up my daughter, and she's coming along well. I've been getting her to practice on some mannequins and whatnot.
Oh, and where is the little lass?
She's upstairs, actually. She spends most of her time upstairs these days.
Do you mind us having a word with her?
I mean, that seems a little bit funny. Through you, big strapping gentleman. No, beg your pardon.
I do apologize. My name is Deander.
Pleasure to meet you, Deander. Now, I'm not being funny, but you're a big lad, and I'm not entirely sure my stairs can take your weight.
Oh, well, if she'd like to come down, that would be agreeable.
Alright, hold on. He heads over this way. He shouts upstairs. Mop! Mop! Got some fellas here to see you. Yeah, light footsteps upstairs. Door opens behind him. And a small figure emerges.
Sorry, can I just ask? Was it mentioned how many people this had happened to so far?
Quite a few. There's no real law enforcement around here, so it's not like that the cases have been catalogued.
And
But yeah, it's happened to. It's more people have disappeared than have reappeared with haircuts.
so sorry, I'm confused. So a certain number of people have disappeared.
Yep.
And a portion of them have reappeared with haircuts. Or have I misunderstood?
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Can you give us a rough number?
Probably about 20 people have disappeared. 10 have come back with haircuts.
And in what sort of time frame?
Over the course of about 2 months.
And how big is this place?
It is a hamlet, so probably you're looking at about 1,000 people.
Okay. Wow, she's got a big head. I don't say that loud.
I have also noted that the 8-foot, 7-foot Loxodon is the smallest of all of us, which is quite amusing.
Whenever you send me a token to cut out, you should zoom in as far as possible.
It also looks like she's about to tip over backwards. It's probably the weight of her immense skull.
Look, all right, I've had 2 days to make
Selby.
I've had 2 days to make this. All right.
I think you've done very well, Mr. DM, sir.
Oh man. And how long ago did his wife pass away?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, it was a couple of years. Okay.
As the girl comes in, Deander would sort of give a nod to her. Quite comical, really, with his massive ears as they kind of flop about. Ah, hello, my pet.
Hello. You're very tall.
Oh, yes, I am. And I'll drop down to a knee. Floorboards ominously creaking, I imagine. And I'll just sort of give her a big tusky smile.
She recoils very slightly, backing up against her dad, who doesn't really react to her doing so.
How old is the girl? Ballpark.
She is probably about 7 or 8.
Oh, okay.
And he
Oh,
doesn't.
what did she do that? Yeah, what did she do that he didn't react to?
Yeah.
She backed away from
Must.
Nate's character, very slightly, but she kind of bumped into him, and he didn't really react to her recoiling in fear or anything like that.
So he wasn't
Okay.
acting protective. He didn't put an arm on her shoulder or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
He
Like
could be
telling.
charmed. Some level of charm.
I think so.
Uh,
Out of
perhaps,
character.
perhaps while you are having this conversation, Shush, I could do with a shave. Perhaps you
Oh,
could
absolutely,
give me the pleasure.
absolutely. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat.
I
Yeah, so you sit down in the chair. He whips out his all the equipment, gets a razor blade out, and starts making foam in a brush and lathering you up.
I'm gonna look at Dirk with a look of I'm just gonna check outside. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna wander back out the door with a excuse me for a moment.
What I just want to say, while Zhuge is working and doing his thing, I just want to keep a close eye on him. I'm just curious to see how I put this, how concentrated he is on his work. If he seems competent, or if he seems distracted, not himself, or just anything that just seems out of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you watch him, and this is the kind of most focused that you've seen him since you came in. As soon as he starts picking up his tools and working with them, he becomes single-minded in his act. He's frothing the foam, he's getting the brushes, he's warming up some towels, he is laying everything out. All of his movements are methodical and well practiced.
If you can give me a time frame of whenever I've been out there for, say, a minute, can you let me know, Troy?
Okay. So we're having a shave. Nate's outside. What are you doing, Nat?
I'm going to sit down on a chair over here. So I'm going to put distance between myself and the little girl, because obviously, like, these three guys are quite intimidating. They've just walked in and started, like, well, my character has just started, like, firing questions at the guy because he has literally no subtlety. But if he stops to think about it, he does realise that he's this big Dragonborn guy. Two other weirdos have come in with him, so she's probably bricking it. So he's sitting down, and he kind of, like, hunches over in his chair, puts his elbows on his knees, so he gets more to her kind of level, and says,
I'm sorry if I scared you up. My name is Phoenix. Contrast me.
totally unconvincing in his voice.
That is the most untrusting thing I think I've ever fucking heard.
Just think of the snake from Jungle Book. That's basically him. Yeah.
She looks at you, and you can clearly see that she's very wary of you. She's just like, "You're very big. You're all very big. Why? What are you friends with my dad?"
We are...
What race are these people? I didn't ask.
They're human.
They are human. Okay. It's just a gnome that was holding the statue.
Yeah, it's a
gnome holding the statue? Fuck.
A statue of a gnome.
Yes, that's the words that I tried to have come out my mouth.
They came out in an order, at least.
Yep, an order. Definitely not a useful one, but definitely an order.
Okay. So she's she hasn't come any closer. She's still up against it. Her dad has now obviously moved away from where he was.
Yes.
Because he's working, but she's quite rooted to the spot. She's just staring at you, and her eyes are huge.
Okay. So I will look pointedly at her dad and then back to her, and I'll say,
Has he always been this strange, absent-minded?
He looks at you, and she glances over at him. Can you give me an insight check, please?
I can try. Certainly try. 9.
Okay. Not being overly familiar with the subtleties of small human girls, she's just kind of looking around the room, and she just kind of gives a little shrug. She says, I don't know. I guess.
Has he been more absent-minded than usual over the last couple of months?
Again, she looks over at him and sees that he's working. She goes, "Oh, I think your friend outside is calling for you.
I narrow my eyes at her.
That will be a minute, Nate.
Ta. Hold on a minute there. And I come back to the door. Little girl. What's that fine creature you've got outside?
Oh, that's Gertrude.
What is Gertrude?
Oh, she's my friend. Do you want to go see her?
Would you be so kind as to introduce me to it?
And then she stops in the doorway and says, "You come as well, Dragon Man."
Yes. I'm going to step. I'm going to. When Deander moves, I'm going to step into that place there so I can keep an eye on him and the barber.
Okay. So the girl has rushed out and she's opened the gate and stepped into their back garden area.
Huh.
As Nate has seen, in here is a very, very, very large snail
Oh yes.
with with tentacles kind of waving off of it. Can you both give me a nature check, please?
Ooh. Only try. No. 4.
9.
Big snail.
Big fucking snail.
Big fucking snail with big tentacles coming off it.
Mhm.
The girl though just walks up to it, no kind of fear at all. She goes over and starts stroking its shell. Saying, "This is Gertrude. My dad bought her because she makes pretty colours, and he decided he was gonna start making hair dyes for it from it, and then that would make us lots of money."
Ah. Hello, Gertrude.
She doesn't like other people very much though. She likes me though. She pulls like a handful of leaves off of a bush and feeds it, and the snail's mouth comes up and enfolds her whole hand, and then comes back off again and takes all the leaves of it. She goes, tickles. Absolutely wiping slime on the top.
She talk or understand?
Yeah, she understands me a little bit. But you know, she doesn't talk. That'd be silly.
I've met some very intelligent creatures, and some of them can talk just like you and me. I'm gonna say in Sylvan to the snail. Do you understand me, Gertrude?
You have a look and see whether she does. Nope, does not have any languages, so no, nothing.
Fair.
I have a question to ask the DM.
Yes.
Is the dynamic lighting on purpose on the thing?
On the thing?
Yeah.
On the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Checking.
Yeah, I have no idea what you've seen outside. I can't see anything.
Yeah,
So,
that's probably for the best.
I assume I'm sat there getting my face.
Yep.
shaved.
So whilst all that's happening, you're having a shave, and it is a good shave. He is close. He is swift. Not a single nick or cut. And he after he finishes up, wipes away the remaining foam.
As soon as they left the room, I would have asked. So, your daughter, she has a pet?
Not exactly a pet. No. It's more of a business enterprise.
I'll raise an eyebrow.
Well, you see, I've been I'm a good barber, you see, but well, there's not a great deal of money in it. So I've been once or twice I may have decided to, I don't know, borrow some money from people and venture out into different areas of the business. Now, I heard that flail snails are they excrete all these wonderfully bright colours, but only if you befriend them and feed them and make sure that they're not being stressed, because if they're being stressed, they don't secrete the colours. So I bought Gertrude. Oh, that's my daughter calls her, but it's just a snail. We keep her in the back garden, we keep her happy, keep her fed, and I harvest colours from her.
Well, I know what a flail is.
Flail snail. Give me a nature check.
Ooh.
Then yes, you would.
Can you
big
tell me
old-
a
it's
little
a
bit
big
more
snail.
about it? Yes.
It's a big, large elemental creature. It has a iridescent shell and multiple spiked tentacles that emerge from the front of it, giving its name the flail snail. As he mentioned, they do excrete colours. They can be aggressive if they're cornered or attacked, but they are generally quite peaceful creatures.
And these excretions are purely coloured. They do not have any other properties.
No, they literally are colours. The shell itself emits light. It's part of the shell's defense mechanism. It can emit dazzling coloured light. The colours that make the light colourful can be excreted if the snail is happy.
Okay. So, how long have you had Gertrude?
Ooh, couple of months now.
Okay. I see you are just about finished, yes?
Yep, that's all done. That'll be 5 copper, if you don't mind.
I'll give him a silver piece.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Much obliged.
You're
And
really
now that he's
welcome.
put all of his tools away and he's cleaned up and everything, he kind of just goes and stands back where he was previously, and the alive expression in his face has kind of dropped off again.
I'm going to slowly back away and just kind of see if is he even like tracking my movement, or is he just staring at a point on the wall?
He's following you around. He's not acting like you're not there. He is still focused on you.
Okay. Then I'll just say, I think I would like to go and see you, Gertrude.
Not a problem. Make sure my daughter stays out there with you, because if Gertrude is disturbed, then she won't secrete the colours. So my daughter can keep her calm. So make sure that my daughter is in between you and the snail. All right?
Okay. And I step out until I can see. Holy shit. I'm out of earshot now, I guess, of Rouge.
Yeah.
Rouge.
Now,
So I'll lean.
yeah.
I will lean into Didi, as I like to call him, and say, he told me that they've had this flail snail for about 2 months. I can only assume that this is no coincidence.
That's a bit too close to our timeline, isn't it?
This is exactly what I was thinking, yes.
I wonder if these things have abilities.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
Are you here? Are you here to take my dad away?
Oh, no. No.
Does he
We
need to
just
take
heard
him?
about his wonderful haircuts.
My daddy's not been right recently. I thought that you might have come to take him away.
And by not right, what do you mean?
Sometimes he's not very here, and other times he's really mean. Sometimes he's got an iron tooth, but sometimes he doesn't.
An iron
Is-
tooth.
Is this an expression here?
No. Sometimes if I see him with, he's got this iron tooth. It's right here, and she kind of pulls her lip back, and it's the one just behind the canine.
Oh yeah.
He's got it up here, and sometimes when he's got it, he's really like absent-minded and forgetful. But when he hasn't got his tooth, he's really mean. He's really mean to me. It makes me sad.
Where does he leave the tooth when it's not in?
But that's it. When the tooth's not there, his normal tooth's there. And sometimes I hear voices downstairs at night.
There's downstairs here?
Well, yeah, obviously, you've just been there.
She means
I
when
live up-
she is in her bedroom.
Oh, I see.
I hear people talking. I hear my dad talking, and I hear these weird kind of screechings and chatterings.
Have you ever had this hair dye on you?
Oh yeah, no, I've tried it a few times. Dad likes to test it on real hair, so whenever he mixes up a new colour, I put it in my hair a little bit, and I have a little colourful streak for a little while.
Very pretty. Now, tell me, do you know who sold your father the snail?
No, just some. He was talking about it for a while, and then these blokes came round, and then he bought the snail.
Do you know what these people look like?
I was told to stay upstairs, and I did. I didn't see him.
Right. Interesting. I think a pattern is forming here, boys. I think.
Yes, the question is, how do we want to continue? More questioning, or?
I'm gonna turn to the little girl, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, would you like to ride on my shoulders for a little bit?"
Very high up. I'm not
It's
sure.
okay. You can hold on to my ears.
No, sorry. It's very high. I don't like heights very much.
That's all right. I just thought it would be nice for you to see things.
You're scaring the child.
What?
You're scaring her.
So, completely unaware of how utterly terrifying I am.
Oh, hush, Dee Dee.
Hello. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, there was a big chime that came out of my computer. I think my mouse keeps on uninstalling and reinstalling itself. So I apologise, dear watchers, for the sounds.
Well, I didn't hear that personally.
No, but it will come out on the stream.
Curse you, technology!
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why it keeps doing it. Anyway,
Alright, so
I get an idea, and I go back into the. I see my compatriot in the doorway, and I just awkwardly squeeze past him.
Zhuge,
Hello.
listen, I don't want to, less of the cloak and dagger, because I am no good at it. Look, we have been sent by the local tax authority, and I'm going to need to see a receipt for the snail.
Give me a deception check.
Damn it!
Oh, that's something I actually have a stat in.
Ooh.
16.
Hey!
Hold on. not that one. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh. Um. You know what? I don't really remember if I ever got one.
Well, in that case, the fault lies with the vendor, so you may not be in trouble, but I am going to have to track them down, see if I can get the necessary papers from them. You understand?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. No. What you want to see is you know what? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what you look like. I can't even remember if it was in him or not. I don't remember when I got the snail.
This is not
Anyway,
like-
so I can see that you haven't got much in the way of error, but I can probably give you a polish.
I'm quite fine for the moment, thank you. But I do need to find out who sold you the snail, so we're going to have to find some way of jogging your memory, perhaps. Are there any local clerics?
Well, I don't think there's. I think Cleric O'Malley used to be here, but he went on some sort of holy mission and hasn't come back. I think that the nearest cleric is probably in the next town over.
Unacceptable. I must confer with my colleagues. Outside, lads. Yander.
Are you muted?
No.
Lies.
Obviously I am, because I'm a twat. You should know this by now. Yes.
Alright, so clearly there is some memory-modifying magic at play. He does not remember
Yes.
who he bought the snail from.
I am starting to believe he is perhaps also a victim.
Also a victim, but she said there is something about a tooth. Are we talking about some kind of a doppelganger here, or is it a magic item he puts in his mouth?
I do not know. Perhaps I do not think we can simply go over there and look in his mouth, but I was curious to have a look at these colors they are extracting from the snail. Perhaps they have some other properties. And other than that, I must say, if anything, I am more suspicious of the child right now than I am of the father.
Oh, she's alright.
I think
She's
she is
just a
scared.
big-headed girl.
I think she is just very scared, to be honest.
You are
that being
very
said,
scary, Dee Dee.
that being said, I am not used to being around young people, so what do I know?
I just do not know what. I do not know what we have for a plan now.
Well, I was
We
thinking of some kind of restorative magic to restore his memory. Such a thing is available. I don't know if there's a local mage.
Oh, well, I might be able to do something like that.
By all means, please demonstrate, because we're on a time scale.
Do you need me to distract him?
No, it's quite painless. And quick.
Okay. I
Oh,
think I would like to take a look at these pigments.
little girl,
Yes.
would you show my friend Kobo Gertrude?
Sure.
Dandy,
What?
I think you misunderstand me. I would like to look at the
Oh,
colors that have already been extracted.
oh no, I think you should have a closer look at Gertrude first.
Gertrude doesn't like it if people she doesn't know go near her.
Oh, that's okay. He can look with his eyes.
Can I insight check Deandia to understand what the fuck he was going on about? He's insinuating something, and I have no idea what it is.
I mean, without doing my own inside check, I think he's just trying to make you go near it so it attacks you.
No, I want you to have a look at it with her, in case something does happen.
Okay. Then I'll
Deander doesn't have a bad bone in his body that thinks it'll attack you.
Okay.
Nathan, however, would like to see that very much.
So standing in front of the child, I'll just say, so Mop, I would very much like to see your snail. I will keep my distance. I will not go too close.
All right. I mean, what do you want her for?
I have just never seen such a creature. I am very curious to see one with my own eyes.
Right. Well, just stay over there, all right? Because I mean, I can calm her down if she gets angry, but it takes a bit. So just don't upset her, all right?
I will stand my ground. I will not approach.
So yeah, it's a big snail.
Okay.
It's got a very iridescent, almost pearlescent shell. The colours inside it seem to move and kind of almost like a lava lamp, but iridescent and almost glowing. The front of it is there's 5 tentacles, two on the side and one on the top. They just kind of gently move around. There's no aggression to them. The snail's head is much like a regular snail's head. You know, it's got the 2 little fronds at the bottom and the eyes poking out the top. It's just happily munching away at leaves and grass at the moment.
Okay, so with standing so that I can keep one eye on the snail and the other I'll turn that back to Deandia and nod to him. I'm now assuming he wants me to keep an eye on the snail in case it reacts somehow while he is handling Zhuge. So I'm just going to stand there where I can where I have both in my periph.
I'll give him a slow nod, and I will walk in. Dee Dee, are you coming?
I'm going to stay where I can see both of you. Unless you
Okay.
need me with you, do you?
Oh no, this is fine.
Very well, I will stand here.
Hello, again.
Oh, hello, sir. I notice you haven't got any hair either. Can I give you a polish, maybe a tusks, or I'm not too sure what else I could do for you, really. Maybe some moisturizer.
Oh no, I am quite happy, thank you. But would you be interested in showing me your home?
Odd request. Sure. Don't see why not. Be nice to show people what I've been working on, I suppose. If you'd like to come through here. Here we have my storeroom. That's where I've been mixing the pigments and putting in bottles and trying to make all the different colours. Mind the old back there, though. Be careful, we might fall in.
What happened there?
Well, it was It was, I'm not sure, actually. I think maybe it's always been there.
May I have a closer look?
You go ahead.
What's in this storeroom?
So on the on your right, there is a workbench. Lots of mortar and pestles. There's some a few bottles of wine. There's some mandrake root and laudanum, which you would assume that would be used as anesthetic for when he does his the surgeon part of his barber surgeon.
Yep.
Scissors, clamps, drills, hair oils. There's a few glass jars with labels on them, and you can see in there that there are some very, very iridescent colours in there. Oranges and limes and bright cobalt blues and whatnot.
I just thought the people at home aren't going to be able to see what's going on unless I actually come with you, so...
Well, now that he's actually opened it up, I will
Okay.
take the dynamic lighting off this one.
Hey. Aha.
And thus the room is revealed.
Wonderful. Good.
Underneath the desk, underneath the bench is a bag of coal, likely to keep the fire going in the other room. There's a pickaxe on the side, seems oddly out of place in comparison to everything else. There's a bucket on the floor. It appears that it has contained water at some point, and there's also limey-ish residue on the inside. Water appears to have been splashed around the hole. There seems to be some damp patches there. Looking down, do Loxons have dark vision?
We do not.
Okay, so looking into the hole, it's dark.
I would like to use my trunk. And I would like to smell.
All right,
See if
give me
I can smell anything within this room.
All right, you give me perception.
A perception. As I'm using my trunk, I have advantage as a Loxodon.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I rolled a 15.
15 is not bad. Okay, so using your heightened smell, you can smell the coal dust. You can smell all the antiseptics and anesthetics that are in here. They're quite sharp in comparison to some of the other smells. The dyes give off a strange organic odor. It's not entirely unpleasant, but it's definitely a bit weird. It's not like anything you've come across before. Coming from the hole is a very a cold mineral smell. And I think you probably get what I mean by that. It's when you smell cold water.
Yeah.
You can always tell that it's cold and that it's been out for a while. There's also a organic smell coming from in there. It's nothing like rot or anything like that, but there's an organic undertone to the water.
That's a good point. You said on the approach this well looks unused.
I said it looks like it's been used, but it's quite overgrown.
It's...
Interesting.
Move to the door.
Deander, what is happening?
Oh, I'm just looking at a hole in the floor. In his workshop.
My eyebrows go up at the mention of a hole in the floor. I will, Sorry, Sean, what's your guy's name? Kobo?
It's on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll turn to him and I'll just, with my eyebrows raised, I'll go,
There is a hole in the floor in there.
And what is in the hole?
Yes, we should go in and perhaps find out.
I'll turn to the little girl and say, very nice snail, yes. And I'll...
As you go to turn away, she comes up. She moves up to you, and it's a more kind of fervent movement than she's had before. She goes, I don't like the noises I hear at night. Are you here to help?
Oh, yes, we are definitely here to help. I am sure we will get to the bottom of this. Rest assured, little girl, I will not leave this place until I have found out what is causing this. Huh?
Come back tonight.
Okay.
Come back at midnight.
Okay.
Right.
Music
Well, that was a
perfectly
fucking
timed.
musical cue. Holy shit.
My dad closes at about 5 o'clock, but then he opens up again at night. And I don't know why, and then I hear the voices and I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I will return. You know,
What was that last thing you just said then?
I said I will return.
Oh,
What did it sound like?
I don't know. Anyway, then.
Okay. It gets nervous sometimes.
I've not been drinking.
I have.
I really haven't.
I'm gonna walk in and I can't see the hole from here.
Let's just assume that I've gone to have a look, and then I'm going to shuffle back and let you go forward.
Well, no. If I get to you, I'd say what have you seen?
There's a hole in the floor in the storage room, and it smells very strange. It's not the kind of thing that you expect. But in our line of work, we see this kind of thing all the time. It's never good.
Well, I think we have two choices. Either we investigate the hole now, or the little girl has just confided in me. She say that her father closed the shop at 5, but he reopened again at night. And at midnight we should be here. As people return, people come here at midnight, and this is when she hears the strange voices.
Well, that certainly adds up with the spooky hole in the floor. Very well. Shall we depart for now, but stay close by?
Yes, I think we could keep this place in view.
Very well.
But perhaps we leave and wait for the evening.
Deander,
Yes?
our inspection for today is concluded. We should go back and file our report.
Oh. Yes, that sounds okay. You have a wonderful home, sir. Thank you oh so much for showing it to me.
Yeah, the whole time that you guys have been filing in and out and like poking down the hole and stuff, he hasn't really reacted. He's just been kind of stood in the corner looking at you guys, just with a faint smile of like, yeah, it's just fine. This seems normal.
As I get to them, I'm just gonna whisper, "He's weird,"
No doubt.
and I'm gonna walk out. Goodbye, little one. We'll see you another time.
As you go, she looks to you, Kobo, and just remember, you promised.
I'll nod to her. And as we walk away, I'll say, yes, she was quite insistent that we return at midnight. She said, from what she says, something here is not right at all.
That is beyond question. But, we should be prepared.
So you leave. So at this time it's about midday. So you we would assume that you would head back to your lodgings,
Yeah.
wherever they may be, whiling away at a time. Time seems to slow to a crawl for you as you now have what is potentially a solid lead on something occurring. Possibly the testimony of a small girl, maybe the thing that cracks this case wide open. So the hours crawl by. Darkness falls.
And the music ramps up in its creepy way.
The music runs up in a creepy way. Okay. So night falls. You wouldn't think it from the map because I didn't make it a nighttime map, and what I should have done. So that's on me. That's on me,
fine.
guys.
That's fine.
This is fine.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Dear.
So you approach the barber shop, and it is lit merrily from the inside, despite the fact that it's midnight and barbershops generally aren't open at midnight. So from standing from where you are, can you all give me perception checks, please?
Yeah, just going to pretend we can't actually see what we can see.
Oh, no, because you can see, because that's the way it's been set up.
Oh, natural 1. My
Very dark
perception.
out here. You're blinded by the lights.
I've rolled a total of 3.
And I wouldn't have advantage because I'm not smelling, so I
Ooh,
roll a 17.
nice.
Okay. So as these two are falling over each other in the darkness, you can hear what the very clear sounds of. What languages do you speak?
I speak
Deander?
Common,
Ooh.
Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Okay. So
And I
you
also
hear-
know Druidic, but that's more of a sign language kind of thing, like Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
I
So
also speak Goblin, if that's relevant.
okay.
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
Okay. Well, currently you can't hear or see shit because you're currently tripping over Kobo.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so Deander, you can hear this very high pitched, very sharp sounding language, very almost like a mixed in with a human voice, and it's clearly Zhuzh's from before, but it has a very cold edge to it. It doesn't sound like the vacant, absent-mindedly cheerful voice from before. It is now snapping out orders and being, just every time he speaks, the other voices stop to listen, and then they all start to rise back up again.
It appears our friend has company, and they don't sound very nice. I can't understand what they're saying, though. You see the spear on the spear is on his back at this point, and he's just got the shield on his arm. You sort of see him flap his ears and try and strain to hear something else. I think we should be quiet. How do you all feel about that?
Well, either we try to stay quiet and sneak up and take a look, or we just go and open the door.
Remember, the little girl is upstairs. We wouldn't want to scare her too much.
Oh. But, I fear that may be a unfortunate side effect of what's about to happen. Would you gentlemen like to take the front door and
There was a back door, wasn't there? The back door?
No,
Oh, there wasn't a back door.
that was a window.
Oh, that was a window. I'm going to take. Sorry.
I will, you take the front door, I'll make my entrance through the back window.
I think that could be fun.
And Phoenix is going to take a wide circle around the building because he is he's clad in splint mail, and he's got a shield and a sword, and he's not very subtle. So
Knowing that my friends aren't very stealthy,
yeah,
as this is not our first journey together, I would just say, hold on for one moment, and I'll trace a symbol in the air with a very large hand and cast Pass Without a Trace.
I don't think this is going to help with me because my stealth is -1 with disadvantage.
So it's a +10 bonus to stealth checks
Okay.
for any one of my companions within 30 feet of me.
In that case, as soon as he's done that, I'm going to sneak off first, and I would like to get to here. So I'll duck under the window and try and sneak up to that position.
Give me. So you're a monk, aren't you? So you won't be wearing armor. So yeah, give me a stealth check, please.
And it'll be +10, right?
Plus
Yeah.
10 to your roll.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So fucking hell, that's a 36.
Yeah. So
No.
you,
I already added the 11.
Oh,
okay.
you added the 10. Oh,
Yeah, so-
fucking hell.
26 is still significant.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you stick to the grass initially, and then kind of hop across the gravel part, walking around the grass area again, standing in front of the gate where the which is now closed, where the snail lives. You crouch down. You can now hear the chitterings and the screechings and the voice of Juge now, so being so close to the building.
I will try
move
to
up
stealth, but I'm still going to make the long way around just in case.
Okay.
But,
I will move up also.
Stealth checks for Griffey, please.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was a very good roll. So that was
That's 25.
25 for the
Ah.
guy in splint mail.
My stealth will be a 13 to 23.
Okay. So yeah, you all sneak up. Okay.
I
No,
weigh
no,
like 700 pounds. How am I stealthy?
All right.
It's
So being
bonk
closer,
all over again.
being closer to the building now, you can now hear the voices that Deander heard previously, and you can you are now able to pick out that they are speaking Abyssal.
I know Abyssal.
Yep. And from your vantage points, you're now looking through the windows. You can see that Juge is there again. He's not wearing the same clothes as he was previously. He's now wearing a darker set. He's now something about his demeanor is much different. He's now standing up straighter. He has a rather cooler look to his eye, and the creatures that are around him, they only come up to roughly about his waist. They're all skittering around. They're long-limbed and dirty looking, and they're all looking up at him expectantly. Who else? Who can see? Let's see, but not you. But maybe you.
Should be able to see through the window, but is the window's in the middle of 2 squares?
Yes, I know that's because I didn't plan this properly.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, Nads, can you give me a perception check, please?
Perception check. That is a straight 7.
Okay, and you are your attention is taken by the small creatures. Okay. Right, so you are here. What you gonna do, brother?
I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So that gives me +2 bonus AC for the duration. It's 10 minutes concentration.
Yep.
So that's... Oh, I've clicked it twice. There we are. Yeah, so...
As a note, Pass Without a Trace lasts for an hour.
Yep.
Or until I dismiss it.
Shield of Faith. Shield. There we are. Wondrous. Okay, that is... so I've cast that. And the other guys know that when noise happens, it's go time. So I am going to step back here and then take a run and leap through the window, smashing it inwards.
Give me athletics.
I was just about to.
17.
That's good. Yep. All right. Your aim is true. The window is reasonably wide. Yeah. So you barrel on through the window. Smash.
And I
Okay.
can see that this window has just exploded.
Mhm.
And Deander's just going to say, "Oh dear. He did
Well-
it again."
As soon as I hear the smash, I'm gonna stand up with my short sword raised and just kick the door in. Well, you know what? I'd probably just open the door if it's open.
Get the property damage to the minimum, lads.
Wait.
Is the door open?
You've just opened it now, yeah.
It is now.
So, yep. So with that, as you bursting through the window and bursting through the door, everyone freezes, looks at you all, and I will give you a surprise round, and then we will roll initiative.
An action of a surprise round? Oh,
Shut up.
Let me just,
no, I mean an action instead of just a bonus action.
Oh right, yeah.
I suppose, yeah. Ignore me, I'm having fun. Haha.
So, are we rolling initiative now, or are we just getting a surprise round?
You have a surprise round first, then we'll roll initiative.
Okay, so I will. The guys would probably know that this is my thing, so I'm guessing Kobo would take a couple of steps back after he's pelted the door in, because I'm going to use my breath weapon, and it's a 30-foot range. So yeah, Kobo might want to step out of line of sight to sight one side.
Can I move as my action?
That can be your action, yeah.
Then I'm just gonna slink in.
I believe it's a 30-foot, 5-foot wide line.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just before we get underway, what do we see? What are these? Are these goblins? Are these?
Give me nature checks.
13.
7.
14, 7,
12.
12. Okay, Phoenix and Kobo, you will recognise these as, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Zvarts.
Oh,
Gesundheit?
never
Quite.
heard of that.
Small humanoids. Very, they're literally small humanoids. Worshippers of Raxivort, a kind of a lower level, kind of abyssal deity. Known to be kind of pack huntery type creatures. Relatively small, they're usually bald or black haired, as you can see there. They tend to be quite cowardly, easily intimidated, and not particularly smart. And they're generally quite aggressive.
Alrighty. So yes, I'm going to use my breath weapon. So that is
Dexterity save, isn't it?
Dex DC 13. Half damage on a success.
First one saves. We round up. So that's 4 off. Save.
We're gonna.
It's a fail. One of them goes down on fire. Does not get back up again.
It melts. It's acid.
No, it melts. Okay. Even worse. What was your DC, sorry?
13.
Alright, so that one saves. Yeah, so one, so a few, the rest of them are splashed with it, and one just melts down into a puddle and dies.
Okay. My action.
That's all. I said you get an action.
Yeah.
That's what you get for your surprise round. So yours was to move, Sean. What are you doing, Deandia?
I'm going to. Is this fireplace lit or crackling or stone cold?
Is embers.
Embers. Embers will do. I am going to reach forwards and I am going to effectively I'm going to use produce flame, but I'm flavoring it with the fact that I'm going to have an ember leap out of the fire and land on this poor fucker.
All right.
So produce flame.
Nice.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit, yes.
10 fire damage.
All right, that one goes down in flames.
This coal just hits him in the chest and burns a hole in him. And he falls to the ground.
Deaded.
Deaded indeed. That's me.
Right. That's you. Okay, so that is that. So can I have initiative, please?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, why can't I? Oh, wait.
Deando with the 21.
Wow. That was really good for me.
Mine
Mine,
not.
-1 initiative for a 15. Oh my.
Oh, my.
Bravo.
Oh,
You did roll it. Did you roll that earlier? It's
What?
above me,
What is it?
Kobo.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah,
17.
I thought it hadn't worked. No, I did
can't
get
see
17.
Kobo's on mine.
It's after Juge and before
Yeah, I did.
me.
I didn't see it, so I rolled again. But that was my initial score. I
can't
don't
see
have
yours.
it in the turn order. That's why.
All right, let me add you in. What was your number?
Got
17. I can put it in myself. There we go.
That's what she said. Right.
Oh, man.
All right then. Deanda.
Okay. We'll step to here. And another ember will jump out of the fire towards this guy. As I say, don't be alarmed. We're here to save you. Produce flame. Oh, that poor fucker. A 23 for 12 damage.
God.
This fucker has another hole in his chest.
Right. Yep. Goes down with a hole in the chest.
Are you okay? I can't get through this door.
Ready? Oh, hold on. I know why. Okay, try it now.
There we go. That's me, I think. Yes, it is.
All right, Kobo.
I'm going to raise my sword to Georges, and I'm just going to directly say to him, Georges, what is going on here?
You pathetic bastards. You've any fucking idea what you're doing? Do you know what kind of operation you're interfering with? Fuck off!
Okay, in that case, I'm going to flip the sword in my hand so that the blade is pointing backwards. I'm going to step forward, and then I'm going to start attacking him with unarmed strike. So I'll use the fist that is holding the sword in one hand rather than the actual blade.
Okay.
So the first attack. 12.
That misses.
I have a second attack.
That hits.
That hits.
Mhm.
So that'll be 1d6 plus 1. 5 damage.
All right.
And with my bonus action, I will do a kick to the groin.
Ouch.
Ouch. That hits.
6 points of bludgeoning ball damage.
Not damage.
Bludgeoning ball damage. All right.
Ouch.
Oops. Ouch. All right. So he is going to use his reaction on you to cast a hellish rebuke. Give me a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity
Wow.
save.
10 from 4d10. That's a terrible roll.
Wow.
Jesus,
Save.
that could one shot any lesser level 5 characters.
Okay, so yeah, you take 5 points of fire damage.
What?
Oh.
Okay. Is that you, Sean?
That'd be me.
Okay. Phoenix.
There's a dude next to me.
There's
So-
two next to you.
I am going to. Are we? Do. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn to him. Nothing special. Gonna hit him with me axe.
Alright.
Attack 1 is a natural
Mix.
1.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Wonderful. It's tight in here, guys.
it's a very tight swinging space.
A lot
yes.
of walls.
You take a chunk out the wall.
Okay. And then wind up for another one. For a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yep. Okay. That is one-handed.
Alright, so is 7 plus 8. So what's that, 15?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Alright, yep, so you after wrenching your axe out of the wall, you bring it down, you bisect him down the middle.
Good. I don't have. Oh, I've got some movement, so I am going to turn and move right up to. Oh, I can't see myself. There's a dead goblin
There's a corpse in the way.
over me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to move right up to him. Close him in. Give my guys some advantage.
Okay.
My turn.
Alright.
Although I will say,
For your daughter, submit to us.
Daughter. You got no fucking idea, do you? So the Savate is dead. Right. As it comes to his turn, as his action, he is going to cast invisibility on himself.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
He disappears.
Oh.
And as his movement, or as his movement, because invisibility does not promote opportunities of attack. I checked.
Yes.
He moves over here. You see the trapdoor open. That's where the chair was before, when you were sat on it before, Kobo.
Yeah.
The trapdoor
Noticed that.
opens. The trapdoor opens. There's
Would
a
it
second-
be an attack of opportunity at a disadvantage, as we know he was there?
Yeah, but we wouldn't even see that he's
No.
leaving. Oh,
Yeah. We'd
Maybe
only
if
know
the
that
door
he
opened.
moved when the door
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah, literally, he will disappear, and then you'll see the trapdoor open and then close again.
I would like
Right.
to make a perception check just in case that was a ruse, like he's opened the door and then he snuck past one of us. I'd like to make a perception check to see if I can hear him moving past any of us
Yeah,
instead of going down there. That's 12.
Okay.
Can I smell the sweetness in his hair?
Smell the pomade.
Sure, why not? Just for that description alone.
Keen smell, bitches! 22!
Yep. All right. So, closing your eyes and using your smell sense, you can track his movement. You can see that he did indeed move towards the trapdoor, and then the smell is cut off abruptly. For you, Nads, listening, and it's hard to hear because the blood is pounding in your ears after the excitement. But you think you might hear the sound of foot on stone coming from beneath you.
Okay. Alright. I'll say,
Well, he's obviously gone down there.
Yes,
Somebody less
can smell him.
somebody less scary than me should go upstairs and check on the child.
Oh, well, I guess that's probably me then, isn't it?
Well, I believe Kobo had some rapport. I will guard this
That's-
trapdoor.
Also
I'm-
fair.
I'm going to just quickly run upstairs, poke my head round, and just see if I can see her.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Yep. So you come upstairs. Be here. I haven't moved your tokens over. Looking at here, you see a little kitchen area. As you're standing here, there's a door over this side and a door here. As you're trying to decide which door to go to, this one over here cracks open very slightly, and a small face peeks out. He goes, "I heard lots of what's happening?"
Do not worry, child. We shall take care of things, and we'll take care of your father. Please stay here and stay safe. I will come back and let you know when everything is safe for you to return.
Okay, I'll stay here then. Please, don't hurt him.
I will do whatever I can to keep your father safe.
Thank you.
Okay, and assuming she goes back to her bed as I gesture her to do,
Yep. The door closes. You hear little
I
footsteps scampering
turn
back.
to leave, and just as I'm turning, did you say there's a kitchen area?
You're stood in the kitchen area. Yep.
Do I see any flour? Can I quickly search for some flour?
Sure. Give me an investigation.
Uh-huh.
fucking good thinking.
Right. So yeah, you have a rifle around. It's not it's not a particularly large kitchen.
Yeah, I would spend about 7 seconds, and if I don't find anything, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you don't find anything immediately.
Okay,
And,
then I'm going to run back downstairs. In the area where the hole was, did you say he had some of the coloured pigments there?
Yes.
What are they in?
Glass jars.
Can I pick up 2 of them, please?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so you now have 2 jars. We'll say you picked up the cobalt blue and the lime green.
Okay, good. Cobalt blue, lime green. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So, assuming I'm downstairs again, can you return us to the other map?
I'm doing magic in the background. Stand by.
Okay, sorry. I know.
Not literal magic, obviously. Just or maybe I am. Ooh.
Spooky, scary Troy.
Spooky,
Sends shivers down your spine.
Spooky, scary me. Okay, you back over?
I am indeed.
Okay.
So, with coloured stuff in hand, I shall return. The child is safe. I have told her to wait for our return. I must say, I do not know what is wrong with her father, but we should try to have him unharmed at the end of this.
I was going to say...
I think that's the aim.
Yes.
But if push comes to shove, we might have to end him.
Let us hope it does not come to that.
I suppose. I'm gonna use my trunk and pull open the hatch.
It opens up. It's very smoothly. It's clearly been well maintained, and you can see now that you're actually looking at it properly. There is actually a groove in the stonework towards the back of it, and for all the world, it looks like a single metal track is leading down into the darkness, down a set of stairs.
Ooh.
Sorry, what?
Because
Sorry, can you
the
repeat
chair's
that?
not here, is it?
It's a single metal track, not dissimilar to like a tram track.
So the chair lowers into the...
Has this bitch got a Sweeney Todd fucking chair?
Looks like it.
Holy mother of fuck. Alright.
Okay, as soon as he opens it, I just jump down it.
Right, so you're going first?
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
I will hold it open.
My shield of faith is still up.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Right.
And I will...
imagine that is Kobo going next then?
Yeah, I'll jump down after.
Okay, cool. Right then, so you descend...
Deander at the rear.
Deander at the rear. Oh my lord.
Oh lord, he coming.
Oh lord, he coming!
All 7 foot, 700 pounds of him.
How wide are you?
I'm still medium.
Okay.
I'm
so
just fucking built.
Right, so the staircase that you descend into is dark initially, and it's only about 5 foot wide, so it's definitely single file. You can see that as you pass down into the area, if you look back up, there are bars that have been slid into the stone itself. So it gives the impression that when the trapdoor is up and the chair is up there, then the bars give support in case anyone sits in the chair who might be heavier than usual and would stop them from falling through. Yeah. So looking down, you can see that the track leads off in front of you.
Just as a quick point of order for you, Troy.
Yeah.
My trunk is able to lift anything up to 60 pounds.
That's impressive.
I can do curls with my trunk. It's quite enjoyable.
All right.
And I can use it you can use your trunk as a snorkel or grasp things, lifting things up to a number of pounds equal to 5 times your strength.
Okay.
So I am a humanoid submarine. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
I love Loxodons. I've never played one before.
Loxodon theology aside, as you descend into the darkness, Nads, can you give me a perception check, please?
I can certainly try. Perception. 14.
Okay. So as you descend into darkness, you can see it's not that very far ahead, but there is a beginning to see a glimmer of light, and you begin to hear voices in abyssal.
Okay. What are they saying?
That's a bit of a hurry, isn't it? What did they say? Something about intruders? But if he's run away, that means they might come through here.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid fat hobbits.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry. I had to, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Is this rip the piss out of DM night tonight or something?
Not at all.
Not at all. This is rip the piss out of Troy like usual night.
AFK, 1 second. I've literally got to shut the dining room door, and that's it. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Right.
Alright, my lover. Yeah, I'm a farmer. Fuck you. You're a farmer as well,
Sorry
dickhead.
about that.
Your Devonian is showing, love.
Yeah, I know.
So, Phoenix doesn't care for subtlety. He's literally pegging it down this tunnel.
All right, then. Right then, so subtlety aside then, as you should be able to see now.
Wonderful. Oh, this is what I am built for. Right. Excellent.
Excellent.
I can't see in front of me, but I can see things ahead of me.
Am I in any kind of initiative order, or am I just...
Well, we are about to go into initiative. Can you all roll me initiative again, please?
Woohoo!
And I feel heavy metal.
Wow, I'm rolling too badly for my initiative. 14. Considering I've
Oh,
got
what?
-1.
Fucking waste.
Hobo with a natural 20. And Deander bringing up the rear with 11.
I love his
Yeah,
celebration there.
What a fucking waste. Piece of shit. Right, so is that everyone?
God.
Yes,
Don't
it is.
worry, guys. I've got this.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a plan. I have Deander. I have Kobo. I do not have yours, Nads. Oh, initiative there is. I do have yours. Never mind. Shut up, Troy. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, nothing.
Fool of a took.
You know nothing, Troy DM.
Troyificus. That's my name. That's what I am known by. Right. Okay, so these little fuckers move that far. Yep, that's cool. Right, cool. So, as you're not making any attempt to be stealthy, this one here will immediately hear you. Ah! They're coming!
Hang on. I didn't get a turn again.
Again? What are you doing?
Are you
I'm
clicking your avatar before you hit initiative?
I am.
I am.
Maybe.
Oh, hold on.
There's a chance that might not be 100% accurate.
Right then. So, Kobo, what would you like to do? Bearing in mind, you can't get past.
Yep.
You can't get past Phoenix.
I'm just gonna wait.
Can we not move through friendly spaces?
We can, but it would be folly of me to do so, because I know my companion. I know what he's thinking.
It's also it's a 5 foot wide tunnel, and you guys are pretty wide.
But you can.
Yeah.
pass through friendly spaces.
Yeah, no, I know. What I mean is, I know he's about to spit acid, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to get in the way.
I can't do
Yes.
that again.
Oh. Well, I think you can. So I'm going to stand behind you, and basically I'm just going to wait until if you move up, I'm going to just move up behind you. That's my.
Okay.
So I can I just put my turn till behind his?
No, you can hold an action.
One single action.
One single action.
I am going to. I'm. Fuck it. I'm going to throw a dart in the first Zwart's face.
Yes.
So that's a. It's 2060, so it'll be with disadvantage, right?
Depending on the range that you're trying to throw, yes.
It's 2060, and that's more than 20. So
Then you would be at disadvantage.
first dart
180.
is only a 9. I technically get a second attack,
Yeah, well, you do get a second attack, so technically.
so I will throw another dart.
And that's a natural
Oh,
one.
dear.
I'm just
in the back of my
winging them wildly down the corridor.
Actually, give me a d20 roll, please.
Plus nothing.
No, just a straight d20.
Oh,
fuck
my
it.
god.
It's Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, yeah. So, Phoenix, you've got a dart sticking at the back of your head.
Who? Me?
Oh.
It's you.
Yeah.
Really sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's just a dart.
Can I pull it back out as a bonus action?
Yes, but could you roll damage for me, please?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Whew.
At least your damage is shit too.
Yes.
That was
you
the
go.
absolute minimum.
2 points of piercing damage, Phoenix.
2 points of damage.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm sure, Sean, that you're glad you took your turn.
Oh, it was
It was
totally
sublime.
worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally worth it.
It was pure D&D,
Excelsior.
Excelsior, etc. Okay, that's your turn. So this one is going to push this one aside because they have room to move. Nathan, are you done, Sean? Are you?
Well, I was saying what else was there. Like technically, I could bonus action. I want to kick Dirk in the ass, but no, I guess I'll leave it.
Right. So this one is going to push this one out of the way and come around the corner and get up in your face. Phoenix?
Where? I can't see anything in this corridor.
That's because you don't have dark
Is it in
vision.
front
And
of
those
me?
sorts yes, it's directly in front of you.
I mean, I
But
can
you
see
don't
the
have
ones
dark
I can see the ones at the end of the corridor here.
Yes.
But I can't see the one that's in front of me. Yeah.
That's because you're in darkness and you've got no dark vision.
Yes.
Okay.
It would
Surely he'd
appear
see
that none of us do.
There is.
He would- I do. Surely he would
Oh.
see the silhouette.
Well, that's a semantic, isn't it? But yeah, there is a light source back here,
Okay. Right.
but there is no light source here,
Oh,
which means that
well,
you can't see.
I have. Okay. I have blind fighting as my fighting style, so I have blind sight within a range of 10 foot.
All right, then. Well, then in the case you are aware that it's there,
Okay,
so
cool.
you won't have disadvantage when you eviscerate it in a second. Okay, but while it's here, it's going to attack you with a short sword, and horribly badly.
Absolutely misses.
Ping. Yeah. So Deandra and Kobo, you can't really see what's happening in front of you, but you do hear the distinct sound of a sword bouncing off of armor.
I have dark vision.
I lean
Yeah, no.
I lean over it
see.
and I do one of those really menacing like grins, and this low guttural chuckling comes out of my mouth as a drop of acid drops from my jaw.
Well, that's its turn. Is it now? It may have miscalculated slightly.
As it shits itself in
Yes.
a corridor.
There's a smell. Your very sensitive nose picks up a particular whiff.
Ah!
However, the one back here, seeing that its compatriot down the corridor has whiffed its attack, is going to try and slingshot you from all the way back here, attempting to not hit his compatriot in the back of the head, unlike some people.
Please do. Please hit me.
Mhm.
Beg
It's,
of it.
That's a bit kinky, but okay. So there will be disadvantage because of the distance. That's a 9. That misses as well. So yeah, you hear a stone clatter down the corridor. Okay, that's its turn. Right then, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
You go.
I would like to. Do you know what? I'm just going to look down at this thing in front of me. And I'm just going to go, pathetic. And can I just move over it? Can I literally just fuck it off, move over the bastard, and move to its friends at the end of the corridor?
It will provoke an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
I invite it. I invite that.
You're going to
shit.
steamroll it.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to move right up here.
Oh my god! Oh, shame it didn't have advantage. But yeah, you take 7 piercing damage as you walk over it.
Over
This.
the goblin thing.
Svart, yes.
Okay.
Well, you've basically pushed it down.
Yes.
You've stepped over it, which it has an attack of opportunity on you. So as it picks itself back up again, it slices the back of your legs and manages to catch you.
Does it have the advantage? Does it?
No, but it's. Sorry, what's your armor class?
22.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Also, that was a delightful bit of ASMR there. I'm a half mast. So in that case, it misses. I forgot you had Shield of Faith up. My bad. Okay.
And I look around at these guys. I'm not going to use my channel divinity. I'm gonna save that. What I am gonna do is I'm actually going to use one of my actions. So instead of attacking, I'm going to use one of my actions just to intimidate. I'm just going to stop in front of these guys. I'm going to lower my sword and shield, look at them, and in Abyssal, I'm just going to go,
You're pathetic, and you're going to die.
and I'm going to roll for intimidate. That's an 8. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
I'm just going to twat the guy in front of me.
It was a good start because as you emerged out of the shadows, you were a big, dark, imposing figure, and then as you spoke, they were like, "Oh, okay, it's a guy. Okay, that's fine. Okay."
Yeah. So I'm just going to hit him, first guy.
Fuck.
So that's
Again.
a crit.
Oh. He becomes a red mist that splatters all of the ones around him.
I believe I also have 5 of my movement left. So I'm just going to move forward. And I am going to I'm going to hold my sword and my shield out, exposing my chest, and say in Abyssal again,
What are you waiting for, vermin?
There you go.
that is it. That's my
Right
turn.
then. Okay. Right. So this one here is like, it's now more of an attack out of sheer desperation than bravado now. They're like, oh god, kill it before it kills us. But an 18 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Nope. Deandra.
Deander is he aware of this thing that's somewhere in front of him? Because I can't fucking see it.
Probably
If you
squeaked
can't
when
see
I
it-
stepped on it.
Yeah, you would have had a scuffle. You would have had a ting, a squeak, a squish, another ting as the sword bounced off of the back of the legs, and then you can hear the sound of a kerfuffle and a commotion down in the lit area. You can't see the one in front of you.
And I know my friend is somewhere in front of me as well.
Yes.
As I am rather tall,
Actually, oh, okay.
The head of lighting steps in.
No. I mean, I'm an idiot. I mean, I have a lantern. I actually put a lantern on my token. I'm
yeah.
literally holding a lantern in my hand, but at no point did I actually say like, "Oh, I'm gonna light a lantern before we go into this dark hole." So,
Oh dear.
If
Oh,
you wish to take a
guess-
bonus action to do it next time, you can do.
I guess there's no lantern.
I'm going to.
excellent.
I'm going to sort of move my fingers in a kind of nice fluid motion where an ember appears within my fingers, and I'm just gonna boop, over my friend's head, and I'm just gonna throw it down the hallway, aiming for this guy with produce flame.
Okay.
So presumably a disadvantaged roll.
Indeed.
That would be an 18
hell.
at disadvantage.
Nice.
That hits.
8 fire damage.
Yep. So you flick your ember off into the darkness, and there's a moment where you think, "Oh, fuck it, miss," and then suddenly a humanoid torch appears in the hallway, runs around a bit screeching, and then bumps itself into the wall, knocking itself out. And with that, I am going to give it.
You're going to make it a light source. Yes! Yes!
Yep. So the
That's beautiful.
merrily burning Zavart corpse is now a little gentle light source.
Ah, that's better. And I'm going to... Now... Do I use my bonus action now? Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action now. And as it begins to burn, I'm going to pull my spear from my back and just tap it lightly on the ground. And a coiled snake made of fire is going to appear as I summon my wildfire spirit.
Excellent.
All right. Where?
It's going to be on my spear.
Okay.
So it'll be on my person, and it will take its initiative on my turn, but immediately after me.
I'm going to put it there for a second. It's squished itself hilariously. Right.
That's good.
Does it emit light?
It does not say it does, but it is a flaming spirit.
It's on fire, isn't it? Let's give
On
it. Let's give
fire.
it 10. Give it 10 foot of low light just for funsies.
Beautiful.
It would seem silly not to, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right. So there you go. It's yours now. It's your pet. You've got to look after it. I'm not really.
Yay!
We're not feeding it.
Okay, and it has 30 feet of movement.
Hmm.
Alright, and 20,
Have you,
25,
have you
30.
have you initiated did it?
It goes on my
on
initiative.
your own. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And it also has an attack.
Hmm.
So it will spit fire
Okay.
using my spell attack. With a 60-foot range, it's going to target this one, and it's currently hovering because it can.
Because it can.
Nice.
So a spell attack of 15.
Okay, that hits.
And it will do. Oh, it will do.
It will do.
What will it do?
Will it do?
It'll do 4 plus my proficiency, so 7 points of fire damage.
Which one was it?
This one.
Okay. Alrighty. So yep. So Phoenix, as you are looming over this creature, a stream of fire goes like under your armpit into the creature in front of you, which immediately catches on fire and burns
Nice.
and dies.
Yay.
Also,
And then I'll use my movement to come up with it and have it sit on my staff again.
You push past Kobo.
Yeah.
Is this one dead?
This one is
The
dead.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's dead, just emitting light. Yeah, and the snake is now curled around my spear.
All right.
Just happily bobbing along as I move.
There's him.
Yup.
Okay. So which one is it? This one. So this one is going to attack Phoenix. 17 misses.
yeah.
Yep. This one is going to try. He's just going to step forward, but like, this is not what we signed up for. It's bouncing off. We're all going to die.
No.
Yeah, you can visibly see that their will is starting to waver slightly. The one back here is going to try and sling you and miss.
With everything that pings off my armor, bearing in mind my arms are still raised in a massive invitation to hit me, my laughter just gets louder and louder.
Alright. And then this one is going to take you with a short sword and misses. And then we are back to Kobo.
Okay, I'm gonna run down the corridor, over the dead body. When I get to here, I'm gonna jump and then like put my left foot on the wall, and then like push myself over to the other side, over his head, and you know what I mean, like wall walk,
Yeah, you're
like
gonna
back and forth.
Tony Jar this shit.
Until and then I want to hit here and then land here. Is that possible?
Why not?
Fuck it, why not?
Rule
That's
of cool,
exactly
buddy.
the words I wanted
Oh
to hear.
yeah.
So now with blade in hand, I'm going to attack the Zavart directly in front of me.
13 hits.
13 hits. It's going to be a massive.
Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry. That is its armor class.
So it hits.
Yeah, it does hit. Yeah.
4 points of damage.
This one was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Second
Yep,
attack.
hit.
My dice are rolling really, really slow on my screen.
It does it.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wow,
So you
maximum damage.
Yep, that one is punched or kicked or whatever to death. It is unarmed strike to death.
And then I'm gonna side kick the one in front of DD with my bonus action.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
3.
3. Alright, that one is still up.
And that's me.
Okay. Back to Phoenix.
Right. This time I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna, at the apex of my laughter, I'm just gonna suddenly stop, drop my arms, and go,
Okay, bored now.
and then start hitting. So this guy here, my immediate right, is going to get flattered, hopefully. It's 23.
That's a hit,
So that's 10 slashing damage.
and that's a death. Was that one? Was that
Yeah,
one?
that
did you
one.
say?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my second attack is going to be on this dude in the corner. $19.
Yep. That's
5.
5. That one is still up.
Okay.
Looking very, very, very worse for wear, but up still.
Oh, I no, I can't do that because it's. I can't hit it with my shield, can I? As a 2-weapon fighting thing, because I don't have the shield feat. I can't do that. So that is my what I am going to do though is I'm going to move into this space here. Actually, I'm going to shove between these two and go back here, right into the middle of all three.
Okay.
Yeah, and that ends my turn.
Okay. So with that, a couple more deaths. You visibly see their will break. They're like, no. Speaking in Bristol, you can understand the Phoenix. They're like, we don't get paid enough for this. That's it. We're out. He can deal with it himself. They have a feature called Low Cunning, and they can use Disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So they will be disengaging. Right. Yep. So they break and they leg it on down the stairs down this way.
He's
Well, that one doesn't
disengaged from this one in the corner. Can disengage from me, but he's not in combat with Kobo, so Kobo might be able to get.
Disengage is a global thing,
Oh, is it? Ah, okay.
rather than just the people you're engaged with.
I see. Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's that one's turn. Deandra.
Deanda is going to step forward one, and sort of look at the guy in front and say, well, you need a new line of work, and is going to pull an ember from the torch up here to hit him, which will be produce flame. It's a 21 hit.
21 does hit. Yep.
6 damage to this poor fuck.
Yep. The flames pop out and set him on fire. The hay around him also catches and starts to smolder. He's dead.
And I will raise my spear as my ending. I'll end my turn, and then I'll raise my spear, and my snake, my fire spirit, will spit at the last dickhead with a 16.
That hits.
Wonderful. And thus, apologies, just writing it out so I can use it more often.
Ooh, nice.
That'll be 9 damage from the snake.
That one dies as well.
Wunderbar! And I've only moved 5 feet, so 10. Well, come on then, friends. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. So the room now cleared of Svarts. You can see that they've clearly been here for a while. It is filth. It is disgusting. There are animal bones, there's dirty hay. They've clearly not been bothering to leave to go to the toilet. It is icky, icky, icky up here.
And now some of it's burning.
Quite a bit of it's burning. Give me
Room will be cleansed.
All three of you give me perception checks.
Is this a smell check?
No, it is not a smell check.
Damn it. That would be a 5.
Mhm.
I am distracted by the smell of burning shit.
Kobo?
Yep, one sec. It's on the way. 15.
Okay. So, in this room, you can actually see that there is actually a bell up on the wall. It's clearly supposed to have been rung in the event of emergency, but they didn't get a chance. They were decimated too quickly, but one of them had to run
Whoops.
off. The bell is held up by, for all intents and purposes, it looks like black hair.
Of course. Anything else of note in this room?
They're not particularly. No, there are boxes. There is the hair coming down from the ceiling. There is just trash and junk and vileness everywhere.
I suggest we catch up with that little fellow as soon as possible. They know we're here. Let's just run. Would you like me to take point?
I'm going to actually light a lantern at this point.
Right.
What is the what's the light distance of a lantern?
Oh, fuck me.
Wait a minute. I will...
If it's the same as a torch, it's 20 and then 20.
Okay, I'll do.
And my snake has 10 foot of dim.
Yes, it does.
Cool.
Right, so
And I'm happy to go at the back.
Hooded lantern casts bright light in a 30-foot radius and
Ooh.
dim light for an additional 30 feet.
all right, so it is lit up like sodding Christmas.
But Blackpool fucking illuminations. Yeah.
Not black fucking illuminations, yeah, you slay.
I haven't been to Blackpool. It sounds lovely this time of year.
Year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Okay, so
I don't know how long my thing has been up for.
which one?
Shield of Faith.
Yeah,
How long does it last for?
it lasts for 10 minutes.
All right, yeah, 10 minutes has passed now.
They have passed.
Yeah, I would say so. Right, so what is the what was the
Apologies,
marching order?
I missed my mute button.
I'm at the front.
Okay,
I'm at the rear.
all right, that makes
I
it easy.
guess I'm in the middle then.
Okay,
I'm a rather large target with probably the worst AC. Actually, I don't know. But we'll figure that out.
yes, we will. We will in fact figure that out next time, because that's the end of the session.
Okay.
Oh, into it then.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't even looking at the time, but you're right.
I haven't looked at the time either.
Wow.
There is stuff and there is a lot of stuff and things left.
Okay,
Well,
cool. Yeah, that's probably
So
a good place then.
that's a good stepping off point.
Yeah.
Would you like to see the next map?
Yes.
Well, technically we have reached it, so I think, yes, that would be a great
Yes,
little
that's
teaser
true.
for next time.
and it's a nice little teaser for our viewers.
It is indeed. However, I am a bit of a bastard, so I'm not going to let you see it.
Oh, you prick!
Of course, I'm going to let you see it.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, mother of fuck!
Oh, wonderful.
I'm quite
God.
glad that I've only used one spell slot so far.
Me too.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
We're gonna have some fun.
Welcome to the House of Fun.
Now they're gonna
Well-
die in a little fiery death.
Yeah. So,
What
I'll give you a little
the
description as you come down. So the track that you have been following this entire time, the single metal track that runs down the center of the stairs, as you reach where Kobo stood, it splits off in two different directions, and you can see clearly that it is embedded in the floor. Currently, you can't see where the chair is, but now you can see where it would be heading. Speaking of heading, on the table in front of you, there are 3 human heads that have been preserved, apparently, with, once again, absolutely fabulous haircuts.
Hmm.
Wonderful.
And as you enter the room, all the creatures over here stop and turn to look at you. They have been expecting you, as their boss has already been through and warned them that you are coming. And they didn't look very happy to see you.
Hello, friends.
But yes, we'll be picking that up next week.
Sounds
Excellent.
good to me.
It's gonna be a two-shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. So, thank you everyone who has stuck around to watch and or listen as we have drivelled on for the past 2.5 hours. If you enjoyed the stream, please come back next week to see how it ends or how it doesn't end. Maybe it'll be a 3-shot. Who knows? These guys are inept.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So, who wants to take us out today?
Well, you kind of almost just did it.
Really? I was just ending the stream. But fine. I'll do it again then. Fine. I'll do everything around here. It's fine. Yes. So please come and check us out. 8:30 GMT on Thursdays. So that being next Thursday. You can check us out on the social medias, which is TNT Nerds for everything other than Instagram, which is TNT_Nerds. Come and say hi on Twitter. I like it when people say hi on Twitter because it makes me feel like I'm achieving something. Once again, the assets for the maps that you have seen today were all made by Forgotten Adventures. Forgotten Realm? No, not Forgotten Realms. That's the whole. That's a different thing entirely.
Yeah.
It was Forgotten Adventures. Yes, it is Forgotten Adventures. I knew what I was talking about. That's forgotten-adventures.net. Program used for it was Dungeon Draft. If you like making maps, definitely check them out because it's a nice, cheap program and works really, really well. Hashtag no sponsor. Music heard in this was by Kevin MacLeod and me. You can hear some of the stuff that I made right now. Isn't it eerie? Isn't it fun?
It's wondrous, and I love it.
It is indeed.
Also available on our YouTube channel.
Available on our YouTube channel
And
to
Bandcamp, I believe.
yeah, you can check it out on my Bandcamp, which is under the name Troyificus. It is a pay what you want, and one of those things that you can pay what you want is nothing if you like. There's a few tracks on there. Tokens were made by Hero Forge, or made with Hero Forge, not by Hero Forge. I didn't get them to make it for us, but that would have been nice if they would have done that. Would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Very cool.
This module is the Barber of Silverymoon. Don't go reading the story, boys. You know,
I'm not
because it's
going
online.
to. When am I going to
Yeah.
get time to do that?
That's very true. The Barber of Silverymoon is available as a free PDF download from Wizards of the Coast. You can just Google the name and you'll find it. It was written by Jason Bradley Thompson, and it is lots of fun. It is a hair-raising adventure. Get it? Hair-raising because hair raising. Puns. Delicious puns being dribbled directly into your ears. All right then. Does anyone else have anything they wish to say?
We love you all.
Yes. Thank you all for joining again. Happy Thanksgiving to any Americans that we have, or as we call it in Britain, Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
And I believe the moniker that we usually finish with should be appropriate for all of us, which is
So.
all together, everybody. Don't be a dick.
Be a dick.
That was so not in time.
Well,
Half of us are musicians, everybody.
it's mainly a lag and ping thing.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah,
thank you, Little Black Avar, for laughing at my joke.
Hey,
Little
thanks
Pack,
for
you've
just
got some explaining to do.
thanks for just joining us in general. This is the third week, I believe.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fan.
Yeah, this is.
I mean,
Oh,
technically,
yeah.
Super.
by process of elimination, he's our biggest fan right now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. No, with all seriousness, thank you everyone that does join us for these, and thank you everyone who watches them on YouTube after I've done all me editing and posting up and stuff.
Yeah.
And stay well, stay safe, and love you guys, and See you next time.
See you next week.
Indeed. Don't be a
Bye.
dick.
Don't be a dick.
Bye.
Bye.